Today on the channel from DC McFarlane Toys, we got a DC Collector's Edition from the Supergirl movie wave, this time with Lobo.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane DC Collector's Edition, Movie Edition, unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a quite the baddie, but also a good guy, a complicated individual, as we've got Lobo. But for all your Lobo needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Lobo, no stranger to the McFarlane line. We just recently unboxed the comic DC comic versions, DC Collector's Edition, regular and platinum on the channel. So check out the unboxing on those. But now we got the movie edition, and we got good friend of the channel, Jason Momoa, from right up the road, grew up like 5 miles from me. Shout out to him. And we have him in the McFarlane line, but in a plot twist, not his first time in the line, as he was Aquaman once upon a time. So really playing all the hits over in the DC world is old Jason Momoa. But we got him here as the DC Collector's Edition. And I'm not a huge DC movie guy. I really never have been. I've dabbled in some of the figures. This one I had to get. I have not picked up the Supergirl figures as of now. I saw them at my Walmart. That's where I found this. They have the shippers going out. I said, well, I definitely like this Lobo. Supergirl, I'm not sold on it. I might play a little long game. I might get him in the future. But this Lobo, I said, this looks really, really good. I'm picking that up. And that's what leads us to right now in this unboxing right here. I also grabbed his cycle, and we'll unbox that in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. 22 points articulation. What do we got? 12 and up. You 11-year-olds, you're out of luck, but 12-year-olds, hop right in on your Lobo. Looking very good. 2 heads on this one. It is a collector's edition, so it's almost $40, so make note of that as well. Supergirl logo, DC Multiverse, DC Supergirl on the side over here. It could be an interesting movie. I'm here for it. I'll probably see it. I'll probably see it, though, when it's on TV, on HBO or something, but you never know. You never know. Maybe I'll go to the theater. You never know what I might be up to. And on the back, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the Lobo, right back there. Very cool. And I remember in the 90s when I was collecting comics, my local comic store, they were Lobo crazed at that store. There was a lot of Lobo stuff, a big poster. And I always thought he felt kind of like a Wolverine ripoff. He'd have like the cigar off to the side. See you later, goodbye. But he's a little bit more than that, I would say. He's a little different. Very cool background here. I like that. What do we got? Bam! See you later, goodbye. Got the card. We'll see what Lobo's up to. See you later, goodbye. Bam! See you later, goodbye. DC McFarlane stands, seen it before, we'll see it again. And I don't know anything about the Supergirl movie. I don't even think I've seen a trailer for it yet. But my guess is Lobo's going to appear. Supergirl's going to say, oh, this is one bad guy. He's a bad dude. And then all of a sudden they're going to find out he's got a heart of gold. They're going to team up. They're going to be friendly, maybe even frenemies. Writes itself. It writes itself, but it does not write the back of the script on the card here. There's nothing going on. You got the Supergirl back here. You got Lobo in the front. Missing some hits. A hit is missed on that one there. Would have liked to read a little copyright. You know me, I love a little copyright. Jason Momoa right there, looking interesting. But of course, Jason Momoa locked down. You got to lock him down. And he was just in the area. He comes back all the time and goes to like his favorite taco place and stuff like that. It's always an adventure when he comes to town. It's always on the news. Oh, local celebrity. He's in town right here. And it is what it is. And he was signing at my local grocery store, and I know the managers there very well, obviously Bread Jesus and all. He was signing some kind of like vodka or margarita mix or something like that he was in town for not too long ago. So he makes the rounds in my area still. We have yet to meet up. Maybe we need to. Maybe we need to call good friend of the channel, Jeff George. Jeff says he knows him. He says they're friendly from their time in LA, I think he said. So who knows? Maybe we'll get him on the channel. Maybe we should have waited to unbox this one down the road. Maybe he could have helped us. Probably not. Probably not. I like to work by myself on these things. Unless my dad wants to come, I'll work with my dad on an unboxing. But that's it. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody else. Not even Jason Momoa. Nope. Nope. Not going to do it. See you later. Goodbye. All right. Let's get down to business here. Let's get down to Momoa business, a.k.a. Lobo business. Now, we get some extra hands here. We do got the hog riding hands, of course, the two-fister, the two-hander on the hog. You know what's up. You just rev it up. We got that going on out of the package. Fist of Fury, but this one's got the old knuckle duster, brass knucks on it. Looking very good, even some brass spikes. So don't want to be on the business end of that one there. Got a thumbs up hand. You know we're here for that. Like a young Fonz, we're ready to go. Got the thumbs up hand. Got one splayed out hand, one gripping hand. So a lot of differences in the hands, which I do applaud the McFarlane team. Yes, Todd, I'll applaud you. And Todd's applauding back with his toes, as we know. Have you ever heard the sound of two toes clapping? It's very wild. It's very wild. But I do appreciate the hand variety here. Just one knuckle duster hand, one thumbs up instead of matching. Gets more variety. Always appreciate things like that. Then we got the patented Lobo weapon here. A little bit smaller than his comic one. We'll compare that here in a second. Silver blade, black handle, and you got a real chain down here. But a dastardly weapon. You don't want to be on the business end of something like this. Do like what we got going on with that. But now we're diving into Lobo himself, and we got two heads. No face plates. Usually we get face plates, not extra heads. This time we get extra heads. And it's funny is, it looks like Jason Momoa dressed up for a Halloween party. That's what it looks like to me. And even in the still images I've seen from the Supergirl movie, it looks like he's going to like a Halloween costume. So I don't know if he's adapted Lobo or that's just my first impression. I'm not exactly sure, but almost like he's dressed up as a vampire, very pale skin tone. Got some Road Warrior style makeup on the face, got the bushy beard, got the long hair going on. He does got some like kind of fangs in there. It almost looks like he's a vampire or a werewolf or something. But it does look good. I know who the actor is and I know what the character is by looking at the face on this. So it has to work, right? That means it's good. If I know this is Jason Momoa and I know it's supposed to be Lobo, I don't know. Second head here, he's got a more stoic look to him. I think I'm going all demented. I think that's the way to go right out of the package. But if you want a different version, you can get this. Wouldn't be shocked to see maybe more Lobo figures, maybe a dumbed down one. We'll see what happens in the future there. He does got some jewelry here, a little necklace action. Almost looks like a grenade around his neck. He's going all crazy there. No shirt underneath that big long vest. Wild man. Just a wild man is what he's got. But he's got the coat over the top. Love the skull and chains on his belt. Looking very nice. Got the black pants going on. And then here we are, which is very interesting to see right here. It looks to be Joe Girardi. Yes, Joe Girardi. You know Joe? Chicago Cubs, where I know him from. But I think most people know him from maybe the New York Yankees. But once upon a time, he was a Cub. And it makes sense with Momoa being in the Midwest. Probably watched a lot of WGN back in the day. I know what it's like. I was a WGN kid too. Shout out to Bozo. Shout out to Cookie as well. We're here for that. But these are definitely Joe Girardi shin guards here. But they are painted black. So it's easy to assume Carlton Fisk. But it is not Carlton Fisk. It is Joe Girardi right here. Looking very good. I got the spiked shoes as well. Even got the spikes on there. So if you kick somebody, it's a bad piece of business. Spikes on the back of the shoes as well. Looking very menacing. Now, he does got the bare arms, got some tiger stripes on the arms there, looking good. Got the forearm guards, and then look at this forearm guard. Got the big old spikes on there, just an extra weapon. He looks like he's ready for a Motorhead concert, possibly. Possibly, you never know. And he should fit on a McFarlane ringside stand. A McFarlane ringside stand, what am I doing? I'm doing too many videos, what I'm doing. I'm getting everything confused, but he does fit on a stand right there. He also should have some pretty good articulation. 22 is what I've been told, Todd McFarlane. Arms do go all the way around for us. Got a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinned elbows. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head removable, back and forth, side to side. Head pops off pretty easy, honestly. Dumbbell joint up top plus lower waist. Got a little bit of splits action with that coat. Ready to go. Leg goes up. Oh, very tight. Double jointed, pinned knees. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. And the toe articulation. Never forget the toe articulation for Lobo. He's ready. He's ready to hop on his vehicle, which we will unbox later, like I said. He's ready to go. Pretty cool looking figure, though. I know some people just collect the comic versions, just like they do Marvel Legends. But this one works pretty good. I like this. It's very heavy metal. It's very rock and roll. It's very menacing. I'm here for this. I'm here for this. But we also got Lobo of the past. I think we've had 4 comic Lobos so far. So you can kind of see the difference here. But look at that size difference. Comic compared to movie, I guess a human and a comic, whatever you want to call it. That is quite the size difference between these two. Absolutely wild, if you ask me. But still, I know it's Lobo. Lobo the vampire? I know it's Lobo. I don't know. I guess I prefer the comic one because I've been accustomed to that for a long time. But when I finally do watch Supergirl, maybe this version of Lobo will steal my heart once and for all. We'll see what ends up happening. But there it is. DC McFarlane DC Collector's Edition Lobo hitting Walmart right now. Should be at Jay's sooner rather than later. What's your thoughts on this one? You need this in your collection? You going to pick up this line? Do you need the Supergirl? Supergirls look a little, I don't know, Todd. I'm going to have to dive into those maybe in the future. We'll see. But this Lobo caught my eye. I had to pick it up. But let me know again your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. You know there's plenty of stuff to keep you busy. Appreciate all the support out there. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available wherever podcasts are found each and every single Tuesday with video cast on YouTube. So for Lobo Movie Edition, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I was editor of the school magazine.
See you later!